Hey everybody, it's Val.
And it's Michelle, and welcome to another episode of The Wind Down from the Wind Down TV.
All right, you guys, you ready? We ready? Come on, y'all. So, as usual, if you've been following us, then you know the drill.
And if you haven't been following us, come on. So like, subscribe, share, comment, and follow at The Wind Down TV on Facebook, Instagram, and right here on YouTube.
That's right. And you guys know that we are not sommeliers or teachers. We're two girlfriends. We got together. We decided we wanted to learn about wine. And so let me tell you, today we're going to hop over to Oregon and we're going to try Lingua Franca Chardonnay. Look at that. Can you guys see the label? I think maybe I need to twist it a little bit so you can. There you go. So if you have a favorite Chardonnay, please list it in the bottom in our comment section. And if we love it, then we are going to put it on the show and try your suggestions. I think that is awesome.
What's up with the grapes for this wine?
You know what, Shell? This week I thought maybe we try something new. How about if we taste some of it and then we see if the tasting notes that I have from my research that, our palates are like on the same line. What do you think of that?
Are we learning? Have we picked up anything along the way? Let's see.
Why don't we try it?
You know, I'm game. Right. I'm all the way game.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
all right, here we go.
Well.
So we know it's a light, was it light straw?
Yeah, to me it's a light straw color. And well, already, I already smell apples.
You know what I get? I get some lime, or maybe lemon. I don't know.
Like I just got that on the back of here. Like that little bit of acidity when you get that, like the.
Yeah. It doesn't have too many tannins. Nope. I find it has a long finish for sure, because like I'm still tasting it.
Yeah.
And very well balanced.
I taste like apricot. I taste apricot. I taste apple. And I feel like it's a long finish.
So you gonna tell us about the grapes, or are we still tasting?
So as we said, just like we said, the dominant flavors, just like we said, the color from my research is a straw color. That is absolutely right.
Okay.
I also found out that the dominant flavors are lemon, peach, apricot, apple, papaya, hints of lime.
Okay.
So we got a few because I said lemon.
We got a few of them. Okay. Yeah, I said lime.
Yeah.
You said apricot.
Yeah.
You said apricot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at us learning a little something along the way. That's cool.
No, wait. So they said a slight bit of oak vanilla and slightly buttery. Did you get that? I'm not finding it to be so oaky. It's crisp.
Neither am I. So that leads me to believe, since it's not so oaky, they either did it in, and I don't know if it's to be true, I'm just saying, either they did it in like steel or they did it in like used oak barrels. Because when it's a used oak barrel, you don't get as much oak as if it's a brand new.
Brand new. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if it does have some, it's not from a new barrel, because it would be like, if it, if it was a new oak barrel. So if they are using it, it's like something that's been used and they're just using it again.
Huh.
But this is excellent. Did you know the rating or anything?
Yes, I do. It is 95% rating. So that is an excellent wine if it's 95%, out of 100. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So again, but it has layers of lemon and grass, honeycomb, citrus and spice.
Oh, okay.
I just got to say, this is definitely a very easy drinking wine with a lot of complexities that's with a long finish, but it's really
it's a real easy drinking wine. We easy drinking down the road. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'd agree.
I don't think I'm way as down as she is, but okay.
Well, you better catch up.
Well, all right, Michelle. This is really good, and I think we've gotten some of the tasting notes. So I say that our palates are becoming a little bit
They're evolving.
Yes, sophisticated, evolving, and we got a couple of the tasting notes. I feel good about that. Do you?
I do too. I mean, we didn't listen. We're still babies, and we just started, and we've learned so much already.
I will say this, that the flavors, when you let it warm up a little bit, I think the flavors really come out as it,
Yes.
Because when I first started, it was very, very, it wasn't really, really, really that cold, but it was colder than it is now. And I think that when when the white wine is settles in.
Yeah, definitely agree. When it warms up, it gives it, you get more nuances and the flavor.
Did you hear that word?
Yeah.
I love that. Nuances.
Nuances.
You get more nuances. I love that. So, Michelle, tell me about the region. What's going on with this Chardonnay?
Why, certainly. I will tell you about the region. Okay, so, Mama gotta put on her specs. So, Lingua Franca, this one over here, was co-founded by Larry Stone, David Honig, and Danielle Lafont in 2015. So the name means universal language, and they just wanted to create a wine that would bring people together to, share and enjoy each other's company and conversation with a great bottle of vino. And I would say that they are winning in that category. What do you think, V?
Michelle, let me just say this. I think that is our mantra, isn't it? That is exactly what the Wine Down TV is all about. So for some winery to say it like that, and that is that is their mantra, man, hats off.
Yeah, agreed. Now here's a fun fact. So Pinot Noir went out one night with his boy Cab Franc, and he was his wingman, right? So Cab Franc's like, dude, I'm gonna make sure you get a chick. Pinot Noir was like, I don't know if I can meet anybody. So they're in the club, and who comes sauntering by but Gouet Blanc? And Cab Franc's like hitting his boy, like, yo, check her out right there. So they meet eyes, googly eyes, and 5 kids later, because that was supposed to be a one-night stand, it did not work out like that. So five kids later, they had Chardonnay, her sister Gamay, they had the brother Melon de Bourgogne, they had, Blau Franquiche is the other brother, and Azuwa was the, which I probably said that incorrectly, but anyway, that was the other boy. So they had 3 boys and 2 girls. So Pinot Noir and Gouet Blanc are the parents of Chardonnay.
Girl, I love that story oh yes.
See what happens when too much wine is involved?
Yes.
The moral of the story is it pays to have a good wingman. Is that the moral of the story? I don't know, but whatever.
I absolutely agree. Cheers to that, honey.
Cheers.
So, Michelle, what do you think about some food? I could drink this without it. I mean, I haven't, and I think I'm fine with that. But I mean, I'm sure that a little bit of something would add to this and bring out a lot of flavors. What do you think?
I mean, well, I've been drinking it, and I'm doing pretty all right. I mean, I don't need. I could use some. Listen, I will never say no to food, but I'm doing okay so far.
I won't ask her to show her bottle, you guys, because
it's just easy drinking. I'm sipping gingerly. I've sipped gingerly all the way to about right here on the bottle. So, it's okay. It's okay. We're having a good time.
It's perfectly fine. It is actually really easy drinking. It is delicious. Long finish, but it's still light. So it's not like something heavy that you might drink that whole bottle and realize like, whoa. And you wouldn't even know it because it's delicious.
True.
And it's
That's
light
very true.
and it's crisp.
Very true. All right, so let's give our boy a call and see what he has for us today.
Hello.
Hey, Chef.
Hey, ladies. What are you into today?
Oh, Chef, we are trying Lingua Franca Chardonnay from Oregon. So
Yeah. I know that you are a fan of oysters, but I would do oysters or any kind of shellfish. Crab, maybe some clams. You could do them as a shellfish plateau, or since it's weather out here in New York, sometimes I like to warm them up with a little bit of butter. You could miso butter, you could do seaweed butter, just regular good butter, and just kind of take the chill off. Not cook, but take the chill off.
nice.
That's good.
Delicious.
Have you had this before, the Lingua Franca?
Have I?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
You almost don't even need food.
True,
said
but
you don't need food.
any
See,
opportunity
yeah,
we have
see?
to
to call
that's
you
what
up
Valletta said.
and get your suggestions. Yeah. See,
I mean,
somebody said I might know.
See, Valletta says call you up and get your suggestions. I call you up and harass you for no reason. 6 in one, half dozen the other. But thank you, Chef, as usual. You're a gem.
Thank you, Chef.
Take care. Ciao.
Ciao.
Cheers.
Cheers.
He said, oysters. Yes. So you guys, it's our time. Remember to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And remember to laugh, love, and take great care of yourself.
Yes, and drink lots of Lingua Franca while you do it. Cheers till we drink together again, honey.
Cheers.